Okay, Erica, so I will explain you how it works with the actual emotions and how we do it in the body. So I think the connection cut when I was explaining about how this works through the body. So in an example, let's say you have some emotional problem. Let's say emotional or physical problem. Let's pretend you have a emotional problem of, I don't know, let's say anxiety. Let's say anxiety. And the way we work with the body, we basically feel, okay, so when I feel this feeling of anxiety, are there any other emotions behind that emotion? Because also there are some emotions that are called cover emotions, and there are some core emotions that are actually working as the root of those emotions. So we find the main emotion which is causing that distress. And then once we find that emotion and we get all the emotions that we are feeling when we think about the situation that is giving us problem, we then can identify where in our body we have this emotional charge. Because if we have this problem in our 3D life, that means something is not in alignment in our physical body, or something in our etheric bodies has affected our physicality, and we can find trace of that in our physical body, and it comes in a form of energy, and the energy comes in the form of emotions. So we use emotions to connect to find where we have this energy. And once we find it in the body, then we also find what instinctual reactions we have in relation to those emotions. Instinctual reactions, that means something that we have also programmed into our mind. It sounds a bit complicated, but it's not really that complicated when you do the process. And then we found the trace of that through our physical body, so we know in what part of the body we need to heal that. We know where the home for this emotion, which is causing the stress and the manifesting the situation, is. And then once we find it, and once we find our instinctual reaction, then we know how we made the connection with our brain, with our subconscious, and why we're reacting and why we in this cycle of that problem or that energy coming up, or even physical problem. And then when we find it, then we can use the healing from the force, from the source, and we can also use subconscious unlinking, which we also do for that, which dissipates this stuck energy in there, and that heals the body, the emotional body, the spiritual body, and physical body, and or whatever the problem we have manifested externally. So basically that's how it works. If you have any more questions, let me know. We can schedule another call. I think my internet connection gone really bad, so I think that's why it disconnected, and then I tried to connect, but it didn't happen. Anyways, it was nice talking to you. Let me know if you have any other questions, or if you want to reschedule another 15 minutes call or so, just to explain stuff. Bye.